Hi. It's me, the guy that runs this channel. We've got a super fun, super spooky video today that should leave you crying, shaking, and throwing up, as all spooky things should. Is it zombies? Nope, try again. Is it monsters? Closer, not quite there, try again. Oh my god, is it aliens? How fitting! Yes, well, kind of. The aliens kind of act as secondary characters in the series, and you'll find out why as we go along. Two super quick announcements. I watched the first episode of the show on Twitch, and I've got some big projects coming at the end of the year here on YouTube. So if you feel like tagging along for any of that stuff, please feel free to subscribe or follow me on Twitch. I've got a goal. Once I hit 1,000 subs here and 100 followers on Twitch, I am shaving my head. This shit's coming off. If you go to streaming service number 5000, Peacock TV, and you search aliens, it doesn't come up. If you search extraterrestrial, still nothing. However, if you search Demi, unidentified with Demi Lovato, pops up right there with John Wayne Gacy. Premiering on September 30th, Unidentified with Demi Lovato is a 4-part series that, quote, brings viewers on a road trip alongside friends, family, and leading alien experts in search of definitive answers to some of the biggest questions about extraterrestrial life. It's labeled as a reality show with a 56% on Peacock and a 2.9 out of 10 on IMDb. The show follows Demi, their sister Dallas, and the quote, skeptic best friend Matt as they try to make sense of this weird and kooky life that we all live. In episode 1, titled They Come at Night, yeah, we all do, obviously, Demi gives us a rundown of how we've ended up here.
I'm Demi Lovato, singer, activist, and UFO experiencer. Since I was a child,
My name is Demi.
I knew we weren't alone. Recently, I had a UFO sighting in the desert that made me question everything. Wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Why did I witness this? And was I possibly abducted? We've always been told that extraterrestrials are a threat. But what if they aren't? Could these super intelligent beings help save our planet and bring us together?
Can you say hello to Demi?
Demi is sure that aliens are here to save the Earth. Fuck the Avengers, we've got aliens. I need to pause before moving forward to make a couple points. First off, I have no issue with believing in aliens at all. You know, part of me believes that aliens are real, that monsters are real, that birds are not real. Like, you know, the standard beliefs. Like, I have no issue with that whatsoever. My problem is when it becomes your entire personality. I think that's when it becomes stinky, you know? Every episode features shorter storylines and side quests like Scooby-Doo and the gang visit a ghost town, and the very popular sequel, Scooby-Doo and the gang shine lasers into the ocean and the skies. Uh-oh, someone called the FAA, that's a no-no. These sections can basically be summarized as a, oh, you're experiencing this, or you went through this. Can you give me a high-level rundown of what happened or what you do? And then give me a super quick sampling of how you can help me. Episode 1. The gang pulls up into Hunga Canyon, California in their expensive van and then go on a skywatch with two bros who run a probecast. They harass a couple of flying objects with lasers and then move on to the next topic. The whole thing is over in less than 10 minutes. One reality TV show style transition and it's time for an interview with an abductee. Here is where my issues begin. Less than 2 minutes into this scene and they're already showing a flashback to the previous scene, which just happened.
Actually, same-sex couple. Their name is Sarah and Jan.
All of a sudden, Jan is standing there and she can't breathe, and 2 hours have gone by.
Then I had another major experience at the
This happens a couple times throughout the entire show, and it's really dumb, in my professional opinion, and I'm an astronaut. It's almost as if they anticipated people not watching the show completely and just kind of jumping around, like, oh, I'm going to jump in on episode 3, 23 minutes and 42 seconds in, and they're like, oh, let's put a flashback there, just in case. They finally get to the interview, and it's... Just roll the tape. Just roll it. Roll it!
I had another major experience at the age of 16. I became pregnant without being sexually active. And when I went to the doctor found that I had ovarian cysts of a woman that would have had several pregnancies or miscarriages.
Wow.
Wow.
It looks like somebody that already had had many, many pregnancies.
I
I also had cysts.
And then there's this scene.
There would be these times where I would become pregnant and then have miscarriages, even when I wasn't partnered.
Wow.
The interview continues on for a little bit more time. They talk about the alien children and the quote hybridization programs, and then the abductee shows a picture of one of her kiddos. But we all know that that's just Evan Peters. After that weird conversation, Demi does this.
I do want to express my sincerest condolences for all of the miscarriages that you have experienced, because I can't imagine the emotional turmoil that has on you, especially when you don't know what's going on with your body.
Where she expresses the condolences for this person's lost kids, which is great. We love to see it. Totally, I support that 100%. The next scene, though, is where I have problems.
In that moment, I didn't question the validity of her story. I just wanted to extend my compassion and empathy towards her, having gone through probably such traumatic experiences.
Demi emphasizes that they weren't questioning the validity of that story in the moment. They were just being empathetic towards the person, which is what they really needed. Which, while I do agree with that, this little shot thing takes that scene and makes it about Demi. This is a common trend in this entire show. You think it's supposed to be about aliens. Bullshit, it's not about aliens, it's about Demi fucking Lovato. But wait, isn't there already a Demi Lovato show? I hear you cry out into the distance. Yes, there is, and there's several documentaries. But now there's another one, so suck it up. If you're unaware, Demi has had a few situations where they've made everything about themselves. Most recently, a tirade against a small froyo shop. This video is already scary enough, and I don't really want to scare you anymore, so if you want to find out about how Demi truly is, take a peruse through the good old YouTubes, and I'm sure you'll find a good couple videos on it. Up next, the gang heads to an abductee support group. I swear to God, the best part of this entire show is match reactions to literally anything. To end episode 1, Demi goes through regressive hypnotherapy where we get some startling insight.
Do you know what they protect you from?
Myself.
Episodes 2, 3, and 4 follow the same format, so I'm not going to be detailing every single thing that they do. However, I will be highlighting some noteworthy events from each. In episode 2, Scooby-Doo and the gang go to a ghost ranch named Vulture City. This is just jam-packed with the shit that you get from typical ghost hunting shows. You've got the weird technology.
This is a motion-activated music box.
You've got the obscure signifiers on screen.
Big.
Oh, wow.
Now it just got... This was ceiling to floor a second ago.
This is a giant!
Oh my gosh!
And you've got Demi Lovato being a connecting force between our realities? It's weird. Half of the group go into the old brothel and...
There was the three entities that are supposedly here is Mexican Rita.
Yikes. They determined that the spirits hate men.
They hate men.
And Brochacho here comes up with this totally improvised suggestion.
Maybe it's because we're in the room, because, you know, they don't like men,
She doesn't
supposedly.
like men, and I get it.
Do you want us to maybe do a little experiment and step in another room while you take over?
So they literally moved 10 feet away, still fully in sight, and the ghost is just chill about it. Like, I don't get it. Demi curves the conversation, asking Carmen the ghost if she likes to sing.
You like to sing, Carmen?
And then sings for her.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make.
Nothing much happens in episode 3, to be completely honest. I think a failed snorkeling mission attempt is probably the only takeaway.
Listen, Demi and I are down for an adventure, but this crosses a line.
Oh yeah, and they stayed in this massive rental home on Santa Catalina Island. I think it's literally just a gigantic vacation for them. Moving on to the final episode, let's hope something happens, because this has been very boring so far. But first, a couple of notes. The more I watch it and the more I kind of vibe it out, I get the feeling that this is something a YouTuber would make. Something along the lines of Shane Dawson or another shit-tier pop tuber. At the start of every episode, they play this quick title card with very YouTuber-ish styling. And the transition titles look something like a vlogger would do. Ever since thinking these thoughts, I've been burdened with this vision, so I thought it would burden you too. This show actually probably would have done better on YouTube and more people would have been able to find it. So Demi Lovato, you're welcome for my consulting services. I will be sending you a bill. The final episode finds us in Sedona, Arizona, where New Age spiritualists believe the vortex energy attracts extraterrestrials, and Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Oh my god. Demi and their social media team sent out a mass email to encourage all of their fans to meditate together at a certain time to help Demi reach the aliens. They then rented a 160-acre retreat to privately use for 3 scenes? Is that right? Wow. The gang does some learning and then drawing with the swaggiest old man ever. If you watch the show, just watch it for him. Woohoo, we love you, Wayne! All of these things are just little sales pitches followed by product samples, so it gets old pretty quick. But this is the final night. The goal? To make content. Contact. That was weak. We get a rundown of who we can meet tonight. The mantises, manti, and the Greys. And then finally, Light Pyramid. There's this really weird cult-like montage of everyone meditating together, and it's just like really unsettling.
It starts beaming out of you, and it stretches out, goes all the way into the cosmos, and that beam of light connects with any beings that are out there.
Especially that shadowy figure there. Like, what the fuck? They see some zoomy dots in the sky, and then Matt gets fucking pwned.
I'm not sure what the explanation is.
So what does UFO stand for?
Unidentified flying object.
And were you able to identify the objects we saw?
Okay, I see what you're saying. I got you, Elizabeth. Okay.
Then Demi flashes a light at one, and it flashes back, so they consider that communication. Case closed. Check it off the list. It's over. Just kidding. It gets really fucky at the end. Tonight's host has made communications with the hot single aliens in our area, and this is what they told her.
They are so grateful and thankful that we are here, but especially that Demi is open to sharing this experience with the world. They have been waiting for the right conduit to come through, and they are so thankful and appreciative of you, Demi, for bringing this insight, this message, this experience to the world.
Wow, anyone else find that really convenient? No? Just me? Someone please explain to me why Demi is a conduit for alien communication and not the lady that has 24 kids with them? Like,
I have 24 hybrid children, though.
Whoa.
Aside from this.
if I was her, I would be a little pissed. I would be like, I had 24 kids with you. We communicated. Like I said earlier, I have no problem believing in aliens, but this made it so much cheesier and so much more forced that it kind of made me not want to believe in them. Right? Like it made it more of a PR campaign for Demi than it did like actually making it a good documentary about aliens. It was cheesy, like it was just bad, and it just made me not want to actually believe in them. You know those posters, I want to believe? I don't want to believe after that. It also feels like a bit of a PR move to bring Demi back into the favorability list, and it does a pretty decent job at that. Throughout the show, you can see how hyped they are about everything, and it's hard not to be happy for them. But that doesn't change how fake it feels. What are the chances that Demi, the star of the show, has everything work out for them every single time? Demi starts this journey and then suddenly can bridge the gap between life and death and can be the conduit for aliens. It just feels so fake. There's no way. People have been working on this stuff for literal decades, and then Demi walks in and says, hey, you like to sing? Or, yo, alien want to come Earth? I just can't believe it. And why would aliens pick Demi out of all people? Why? Tell me why. It's just shallow entertainment, to be honest. That's why it fits so well under the reality TV category, because it's just entertainment. I could totally see fans of Demi enjoying this, and I hope they do. I really do. But I am not one of them, and I did not enjoy it. What about you? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? Are you going to watch it? Are you going to subscribe so the man behind the camera finally lets me watch things I enjoy? Any like, comment, sub brings me that much closer to being a conduit for happiness. I hope you had a wonderful day. Those pants, they're awesome, by the way. They look great on you. I'll see you in the next video.
Whoa, what the fuck? Yo, Max, look at this. Someone actually did this and uploaded it to YouTube.
They're getting banned.
You're getting banned.
I don't think that's allowed.
Damn, Susan gonna put the hammer down on that bitch.
If we're getting yellow $ for the shit we're uploading, that is getting fucking full termination. There's no way that's staying up.
We should get out of here. Before
I don't want to be near that.
Let's get out of here.